Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, today we're going to do a review. I'm doing a review and first impression on this e.l.f. liquid lip primer. It's new. So what I'm going to do is I figured I would try it on half of my mouth and then do the other half of my mouth without any primer, and I'm going to use my favorite lipstick, liquid lip, with it on my whole mouth since I know I'm familiar with it. So, and then I'm going to do check-ins throughout the day and we'll see if this really works. So basically, this liquid lip primer helps lock down lip color and prevents fading, bleeding, and creasing. The sheer creamy formula glides on easily to create the perfect canvas for lip color, enriched with vitamin E to help nourish and hydrate the lips. Okay, the directions. It says apply to clean lips and allow to dry prior to applying color. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the right half of my mouth. It's the side with the ring on it in case you guys get confused. Just look for the side with the hand with the ring on it. So, okay, it's this white tube. And it's got a regular doe foot. Okay, so I'm just going to put it on the right side. It has no smell. Okay, so now we're just going to let this dry. Give it a couple minutes. And you could see this side didn't have anything on it really. I put minimal makeup on. I just have a little bit of tinted moisturizer. I did put some, just everyday makeup on, so it's quick. But this is just about dry. It's a little tacky, so it doesn't take long to dry. So I'm going to start putting the lipstick on this side of my mouth. And then I'll continue over to that side. And we'll see if there's a difference in appearance off the bat. And then we'll see how it wears throughout the day. I'm going to go to breakfast, have something to eat. If I have to reapply, we'll see which side needs it more and so forth. And then I'll see by the end of the day if there's even a difference. It is dry on this side, so I'm going to finish. Okay, so this side's dry now. Okay. So I'm going to come in a little closer. We'll let this dry down. I can tell you off the rip, Kylie's lip glosses, this is the Baby Girl by Kylie, and it's from the Koko Collection. And I believe it's in her birthday collection in one of the minis as well. But Kylie's lipsticks liquid lips tend to be a little bit dry. So I thought this might be something good to try it with. Again, this is my favorite lippie. I wear it quite frequently. I just love the color. So I'm well aware of how it wears, and I do hate the fact that it can be a little dry. So off the rip, this side it did feel a little harder to blend on the non-primer side than it was on the primer side, because it felt more moisturized on the primer side. So I'm going to go hit breakfast. Well, first, I don't notice any color difference. It is taking a little bit, yeah, it's definitely drier on this side. I can feel it like sucked all the moisture out on this side. This side definitely feels more moist and nourished. So I definitely like that. So let's see how it holds up. I'm going to go hit breakfast and do my morning running around, and I'll check back in a little bit. And we'll see how it's holding up. See you shortly. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so I'm back. I'm doing a check-in. We went to breakfast. I did a little running around like I do every morning. Sorry about the sun. Alright, so I'm going to turn towards the sun. Oh, well, we got some clouds. Okay, so I'm looking in the mirror here, and I've got a little bit that's worn off over here, as you see. But that's from drinking. I've been trying to drink through my straw. I have my mocha frappe every morning from McDonald's, so I've been drinking from both sides so I don't just focus on one side. So I am being fair, so that's why they're evenly worn off there. But so far so good. That's just a little bit of wear and tear, so that happens when you eat and drink. But if you see, it's pretty much held up so far so good. But honestly, it's pretty even at this point, so we'll see where the day takes us. I'll check in again in a couple more hours and see what happens. I'll be back. Hey guys, and I'm doing another check-in. Okay, I just got done eating lunch. Excuse me. So, if you look, it is wearing off, obviously, from me eating. If you look. But I am noticing that it's wearing off pretty evenly. So I haven't at this time noticed any difference between the prime side and the non-prime side. So I am going to do another check-in a couple more hours, and that'll probably give you my final impression. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, because at that point it'll be about 8 hours of wear without touching it up or anything. So I think that's long enough to say yay or nay. But again, at this time, I'm not noticing much of a difference between the two sides. So I'll be back in a couple hours with my final thoughts. Okay guys, so this is my last and final check-in. What is that? Okay, so my final thoughts, as you see, I'm going in. This is about how much is worn off. I've had it on for about 8 hours. Honestly, I don't notice a big difference. I'm gonna go in a little bit. No, I can't. Anyway, I don't notice a big difference. It pretty much wore off evenly on both sides. So, my final thoughts. As a primer, it's supposed to prolong the wear, and honestly, I don't notice a difference if I didn't wear it. So, on that department, I guess it's a fail. Granted, the product was only $4. So, I mean, I'm not crying about it. If I had spent like 20, I would be a little more upset. But overall, I mean, for $4, it did, the beneficial part was, it did, I did feel like my lips were more moisturized. I know you guys all are aware that the Kylie lippies tend to be a little bit drier or drying, and you can kind of feel the hydration leave your lips a little bit when you put them on. So on this side, I did feel like it stayed moisturized more throughout the day, and overall, you know, I mean, if you put it on first, it did work well to moisturize your lips. You know, you can't really put like balm or chapstick or anything on under the Kylie lip, or, you know, there are other ones like I found the Lipland lippies tend to be a little more drying. But anyway, so bottom line, if you use it as a moisturizer on your lips, because it does dry and leave that hydration in, it works great for that. So for $4, it's not a bad way to use it. But as far as a primer goes, I really didn't notice a big difference. So I guess in that department, it's a fail. But for hydration, I give it thumbs up. So take what you want from that, and you decide whether or not you choose to purchase this product. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for joining me, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button if you liked this video. I am posting a lot more frequently, at least every other day, so you will be seeing a lot more of me. So I hope you hit the subscribe button and join me for my next video. Love you guys. Smooches. Mwah.